sorry.
Nice. Down there on the bottom.
I'm trying to get these.
Okay. Can you still see Connor?
Who's that talking shit?
Yeah.
It's still here. It's still here. The one dude in the chat. Still here.
Really? Hey, you're the best guy that's still here.
Cody Ray 119.
Yeah, shout out to him. That's my big homie.
Big homie.
Cody Ray 119.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're good. Hey, Cameron, will you do me a favor and text Jacob that I do not have use of mine? That's who's calling was Jacob.
I know. I don't have his number saved. I'm gonna be honest with you. Just come text him.
Will you text
Okay, they know that I'm here, and he can tell Harley that he needs to go.
I think he's with my mom.
You can use my phone, Macy. I just don't have his phone number.
Oh, well, I don't know his phone number. Will you just text him and tell Jacob?
Wait, while we're arguing real quick?
Tell Jacob that I'm don't have my phone. Dylan,
I tripped.
are you okay?
Before you sit
No, I
down.
jumped to avoid the map.
And then hit it.
And then didn't avoid it.
Mace,
Yeah.
before you get
Did it hurt me?
chips, please.
You're fine. It's already been full.
I almost caught that.
But you didn't.
Shut up. Everyone else want to drink water. Grab me another Dr. Pepper while you're up.
What's in there?
Dr. Pepper, Mountain Dew, Sunkist,
Root beer.
root beer.
Well, my mountain goat.
Come on, bro. Okay. Come on, bro. Now.
Come on, mountain goat.
Okay.
We can go over the stenography.
You're
that
taking
goes
the
to
milk
the-
down.
There's any more weird stuff that I should know about? No?
That's another
Just
festival.
divorce.
It'll turn your brain into wood.
My poor brain.
Okay, so your tribe has grown fairly resistant to the effects of the forest. But you do know that they grow.
Wait, this thing real quick.
Oh no.
Thank you, Connor.
Oh, we had a cylinder.
What?
Alright, so it is now your turn, Miss Brianna.
Uriel. Is that how I pronounce it? Uriel.
Jesus Christ!
Christ. I'm so sorry, Corey Ray. Cody Ray.
We're the best, I swear.
Shut up, baby.
Hey, Cody Ray, do you hear us talking and stuff over the music? Is it drowning it out?
Sounds pretty good.
Well, I'm not playing D&D without music. I'll cut the stream off.
I hear music is the problem.
As long as you, I don't own the rights to
Alright,
this
we're
music.
back to recording.
I mean,
And back to streaming
don't
without
just claim it, they won't strike.
knocking it over.
I'm gonna punch a cactus.
Fingers crossed. Please don't punch a cactus. Alright.
I wanted to.
Yeah, with the music, they can claim it, but we're not making anything off of it, so they're claiming it.
Alright. So I am going. Hey, are we playing where is there blank
Yeah, you have a
advantage?
bang.
Sweet.
You have a bang on my attack.
I am going to try to attack with my long sword because I ran up and I'm like, but I'm one-handing it.
There's still a little dry blood on your encounter.
Smells like an actual real beer. She just faded out. How did you manage that?
It bounced out of my dice tray onto the couch and went onto the floor. Ooh, and that's just going to be a 15.
As you swing, you're looking, and then you notice the spot of blood on your sword, and you just kind of you lose focus for a second, and it just slides across his armor. And then up to him. Pharaoh.
Oh wait, I
Oh
have
wait, you have
advantage.
less. You have less.
And I have advantage. That was only my first roll.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Go ahead.
And you had a D4.
And I, because it's 10 plus my D4, so I think the higher. So that's going to be 10,
What was your first roll?
10. So 15, 19. Hey!
So we're gonna become that. Which you look up and you see the smear of blood on the sword, and it just makes you angry.
So it makes
swings
me
that
angry?
much harder.
And then I. Is it too late for me to say my smite then? Since I get
No,
angry?
you can do it. You can absolutely just smite. after
So
you do
as
it.
I see it, as I get angry, I'm going to do some smite.
Awesome.
Some.
It's just divine smite. Because you didn't
Smite.
cast- Yeah, you didn't.
That's what I
It's just
did
one more
cast it.
D8.
Smite in there. So I'm going to.
I'm gonna smite me.
The demon says as he drops the chip smack.
Wow. She's saying that.
Seven.
Is hail of thorns only for my longbow, or does that work with my crossbow?
It works with any
13.
range, with the exception of a dagger. So yes, any bow.
Okay. Making
What about one?
13 points of
Killing.
damage.
It probably won't work with no gun.
I would say if you learn the spell that you could possibly imbue that into it.
What
13 damage?
13 damage with 6 points of radiant from smite.
Oh,
That would be it.
Thank you for bless.
You will
Bless up.
You did something.
Actually, I think I can learn bless.
I like how
Alright,
he's
Pharaoh.
already done more for you than he does.
all the way.
Right?
I'm
I
going
would start
to
worshiping
have
Doki.
spiritual lessons.
Worship me.
Let's not give him a bigger ego.
Church of the Javelin.
Yeah.
Let's not give her a bigger ego
He
than
was
she
like-
already has. He was like, I love how Toki's done more for you than your gods have already. I was like, I'm gonna start worshiping Toki then.
Yeah, worship the Javelin.
I'm going to cast spiritual weapon as my action, and
Hell
I'm going
yeah.
to take the bonus action
Smack him.
to smash.
Smacking.
Smack him.
Just wilding.
Just wow.
How are you supposed to look?
Spiritual weapon.
Put it wherever you want.
Oh, yeah.
And what are you summoning?
Big ass axe.
Big ass axe. Okay. What level?
We only have first level.
Yeah, first level.
I have one second level spell. That only works on snakes.
It
That's
only
the second.
works on stage.
I'm not kidding.
What's your second level?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So, 1d8.
Because you don't have second level stuff.
Diamond. Yeah.
Let me see because I have.
Just so I can kind of plan ahead. What does Hunter's Mark do again?
It's just level 2.
It gives you an extra D6 on the attack roll, and you know where they are at all times while the spell's active.
4, 6.
The goblins of ogre strength, what does that add?
That makes your strength a 19 regardless of what happens.
It's 6.
6? Awesome. So you guys see Pharaoh doing this ritual, and then all at once this divine
Here.
great axe
Not very much.
apparates out of nowhere and then slams into the side of this demon, dealing how much damage again?
6.
Alrighty.
you go.
Toki.
Oh yeah, it's my turn
Yeah,
now,
right.
baby. I am gonna move up to right about here, and I'm gonna throw a javelin at it.
Awesome.
I rolled 4, I missed.
Just
And I
sticks in
just
the
throw a
background.
javelin at my own
I know a
head.
lot of you guys don't know, get this reference, but you are fucking Will Wheaton at this table.
Next time I'm having this javelin at my own head.
Might as well. You might as well, dude.
I want you to still miss.
Oh, have you guys been adding your magical weapon bonuses?
So
No.
Chunky,
Oh.
in her usual clumsy self, pokes the fucking javelin, and it just goes wide.
That's my other song.
Is he gonna be able to find it?
I hope
Cheat.
so. I hope so.
You and Uriel both have a +1 to your weapons.
I have to sniff for my javelin.
Okay. I
didn't think about it, but also I can probably hear on the paper right now. It's music.
I'm still listening.
I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark.
Absolutely. So you cast Hunter's Mark, and you can feel a connection with this beast. What else? That's your bonus action.
I'm going to try to attack it with my crossbow.
Okay. Are you asked me about Hellthorns earlier? Are you going to use Hellthorns?
No.
Roll me out.
I just asked to. No, because they're pretty close to it, so I'm not gonna risk Hail of Thorns.
Oh.
Again.
Okay, so you're back here. Okay, so that's the weapon. Okay, so yeah, you're good. Roll me an attack. And if I'm not mistaken, a light crossbow is D6 damage. So you're gonna roll 2d6. 1d6 for your. I may be wrong.
Huh? I don't know.
Yeah, it's one. Oh, and crossbow?
Yeah.
On here it says 1d8.
No.
It says 1d8 on mine.
All right, let's roll. Roll me a d8 and a d6. If you hit, roll a d20.
14.
Is it a 14 on dice?
Yeah.
You gotta add your attack modifier, which is gonna be your dexterity bonus plus your proficiency bonus. So that's gonna be +6. So that's a 22 hit. That absolutely is. So roll me a d8 and a d6. That's the one that looks like a diamond? No. Yep, those two. And then the d6, the Yahtzee dice. Monopoly dice. Yes.
Regular game.
It had 7% battery on it.
7 and a 3.
7 and 3, that's okay, and add your dexterity bonus. So that's 14 damage. So you cock your crossbow after casting Hunter's Mark, and then it strikes you right in the shoulder. You just hear it let out this guttural roar in pain. That was 14 damage. Awesome. It's now his turn. He's gonna, and then see that he is currently being harried, and is going. Make me a dexterity save.
Is he blessed?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just add get that d4.
Making it back.
Ooh, that's not good. And then your dex will
So 2 plus my dex, 5.
No, it's okay. So it's 4 plus 2, 6 plus your dex. So you have 6 right there. Plus your dexterity saving.
My dexterity is 3.
So that's 9. That does not succeed.
You can like drop his nutsack.
Teabag of Death sounds like a really bad horror movie.
It sounds like the way to
You
die.
might get teabagged to death. My shit are being.
What?
Like 8.
Okay. Okay. I will be home. I will be home. Now let me get off here. All right. 1, 4, or 1, 3, 10, 18. You take 28 lightning damage, and that's full damage.
Yes.
I have 13 health.
You're gone.
You're unconscious. So as it summons this bolt of lightning and it charges into Paul, and you can see his muscles tense up and his face grit, but he just can't take it. He just falls over unconscious. All right, I bet this one. That's the problem. All right. Jaden, it's your turn.
I see him go down. And extend a hand and I cast Healing Word at him.
Okay.
He gets 6 hit points. So
So you're back up.
all you are alive.
Your rage ended. All right.
I did. And I used my action to firebolt.
Awesome. To pew.
Oh no, it's in the hit.
Oh.
So as you cast your firebolt, and it just kind of, it senses it coming, just whoosh, and as it flies across its face. Alrighty, Paul, it's your turn.
Oh,
You are currently prone, so you could spend half of your movement to stand up, or attack with disadvantage, and you can't rage it. If you can so choose, but you do have a finite amount of rage.
So could I rage? Can I spend half my time getting to go up and still rage?
Yeah,
It's
Okay,
just.
yeah.
it's half your movement.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, stand up. Stand you back up, and then you use your bonus action to rage, and you can still make an attack.
Fuck. One.
You have advantage.
Do I?
Yeah.
His
Oh yeah,
flank.
flanking. You don't have to be reckless.
So roll again. And pray it's higher than a 1.
10.
Plus,
My-
plus 7.
Yes.
So it's, yes, that hits 17. That hits. Roll a d12.
It's less 1.
So that's 5 plus 2 plus 4.
Plus 1.
5 plus 6 plus 1.
So plus 7. 5 plus 7 is 12.
Awesome. Ooh. So you just, after you from being in such pain, your muscles are still tense and there's like still electricity cracking across your hair. You reach back and you slam your great axe into the beast.
Cool.
Or actually,
We're
what I
still
should
blessed.
say is, how would you like to do this?
Oh.
Overhead.
Overhead? Just
Just
right down and just like split him in half? Absolutely. So you stand up with your axe and you cut through his chest. I mean, it's way taller than you are. So you hack your axe into his chest and it just follows through down into his horse-like torso, and you can see it like
Oh
and then fall to the ground.
Fuck did you want?
All right, so you guys were in a very loud,
Very interesting.
very obvious, and very evident combat scene. What would you like to do now?
I would say we get out of that area.
Can I make a perception check to look for my javelin?
Make an investigation check.
Okay, so maybe we shouldn't yell from here on out, but we should probably get moving.
Yeah.
On his horns. If you had any.
His horn?
If you had any.
Does anyone have any heals?
Make me.
I have healing hands I can
make me a
Unnatural
check.
20! I got my javelin back!
You do.
Yeah!
I want to.
18?
I will never lose my javelin, boy.
So he has two sets of horns that kind of like they're all like
Oh, they're gnarly.
jagged and gnarly looking, and he has two that are coming out of the back, coming right here. I'd say you were able to get the two on the back.
So as he
So write down in your inventory 2 small Armonite horns.
so as he's getting the horns off, can I just pat down the body real fast to see if there's anything on it of use?
Absolutely.
You're a better duo than me and my javelin.
You and her
He
attorney.
does have a very, very, very gnarly looking serrated tail. That could possibly be put on the sword.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take it then and bring out my axe that I have not used and try to hit his tail.
Okay, absolutely. You can do that.
How do you spell that?
I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna take it. Jake,
ARMANITE. And that's what the tail looks like.
ooh, I'm gonna walk up. Jaden, do you think you can make this into a weapon at some point?
Perhaps.
That's what
A very nonsensical question. If you die in hell, where do you go?
I guess the hell.
Double
And I'm
head.
gonna hand you the tail.
Can I
So you
have
go to a
healing
lower
hands
hill.
on
The lower
So
ring.
you don't-
you don't have to. All you have to do is say, I want to use
on the
healing
body.
hands.
I think we
Absolutely.
should get
How much
Yeah.
does that do?
Yeah, she can do, I think, at her
As an
level.
action, you can touch a creature and cause it to regain a certain number of hit points equal to your level.
So she can get 4 hit points.
I'll take it. I'm back to double digits.
I'm gonna walk up to Paul and be like, Paul, how you feeling?
I'm gonna inspect this.
He's cut up. He's got a big, like, singed mark on his shoulder.
Okay, so I'm gonna reach up to pat him on his shoulder to be like, hey, we should probably head out. And as I pat him, I'm going to give him.
4 points.
Oh, I got lay on hands.
Okay, that's right.
I'm not handing him one of my healing
5
potions.
times
One of
4,
my
so I have
healing
20
potions.
points. So I'm gonna give him. Go ahead and give him. Let's give him 5 for now.
So 5 from him, and how much does a healing potion do?
2d4 plus 4.
Yes.
His healing potion.
So do I have to roll?
Yep.
Yes. If you drink it.
2,
Roll
Plus
again?
4.
3,
3.
plus 4. 7.
7.
So 7 and 3?
5.
7 and 5. 12. Back at 22 points.
I'm gonna inspect this tail
So, yeah.
while we're walking.
Yeah.
Y'all are
Okay,
So
so
let's go.
are you guys going to stealth off?
Oh, are we stealthy?
I want to try to stealth it. Well, our stealth is probably already blown since we just got in this big fight. We should probably move as fast as we can out of this area.
Yeah, we better
Okay.
like book it the other way. Quiet.
So you and you are still going to be very loud if you're
Yeah.
moving at a fast pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna
Alright.
rattle.
It's
Yeah.
So you
not
guys take
yelling
off.
loud, however.
Yeah, to say, we just got done fighting. I figure we're probably. We just need to get away from where the fight was.
I'm out of spell slots. I need to rest for one.
I need a big nap. I need a big
I need
nap.
therapy.
That's kind of dangerous and
Poor
ill.
baby.
Maybe we should have rested before we went into the portal.
We were fine.
We can do
I
like
was
Bear
fine.
Grylls and see
I-
who's
Because
die.
we
It's an
haven't
animal
fought
thing.
since we
Oh,
we
it's
didn't
die.
we
Almost.
haven't fought
You
since
brought
we
you down. It's
we
okay.
haven't
We
slept
did
since
it.
we fought those stone golem.
Yeah.
Because
Yes,
we woke
we
up,
definitely
went
did.
into
Oh,
the
yeah.
campground,
Fucked up by
fought the
stone
stone
golem,
golem,
didn't you?
went into our little cavern, and went straight to the gates
You
of
guys,
hell.
you guys have. Yeah, I'd say it took y'all about 3 hours to search the ruins. So you guys have only been awake for like 5 hours.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we're
still.
I'm gonna sleep real.
we've done a lot.
Yeah,
in 5 hours.
We definitely need like
I need a hot spring.
The
Yeah.
next thing we four can do, can we do it as a group and can we do it smart, Jaden?
please.
I am smart.
No,
No, you're suicidal.
Fucking
How
group.
many people can we fit inside that corpse? You like Bear Grylls.
It's already hot. Why would you need warmer?
Let's just keep moving, okay?
Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Or what direction are
Let's
you
get the
going?
hell out of here.
I point out the palace.
Probably that way.
Palace raid.
All right,
Palace
so
raid.
I'm just gonna, at a quick pace, be like, "Come on, guys, let's move." And I want to just kind of look and see what I can see ahead of us on our way to the palace. Like if I can see anybody coming along the horizon.
Yeah, like last time.
Come on, guys, give me something good. 6.
That's amazing, dude.
Uh,
That's higher than me.
just the usual
Hell's
pit fiend.
All right, I don't see anything coming, so I think we just come on. I think we're okay right now.
Let's just rattle and jiggle on the way.
Let's rattle and jiggle away.
Are you guys still moving at full speed?
I suggest high speed.
How far have
Yeah.
we moved away?
Say y'all got a good 200 yards away from the center point.
We'll get there in high
I'd be like,
speed.
yeah, slow
Yeah,
down,
has to be.
so that we're not at this point.
Are you still checks?
We're just
stealth checks.
stealth disadvantage, Toki. Come on.
It's not like we're
Well,
running.
you have luck.
I do have luck.
I have depression.
13.
Oh,
10.
What are you?
Stealth.
Oh, natural 20.
Oh,
So
that's not
it's your
bad.
dex.
13 plus
Which is a plus 4.
15.
The dice ones.
15 on the dice.
19.
Okay, it's 15 on the dice house. You don't have you don't have any proficiency.
No, she doesn't.
Okay.
I rolled an
I rolled a natural 20 for my javelin.
Okay.
What did you roll?
I got 12.
I've got a
What was your
13.
lowest one you rolled?
I got 11.
Okay, 11
Plus your dexterity modifier.
It's just a plus 0, so it's just 11.
Okay.
And
I
it's
actually did
natural 20.
a
Yeah,
thing where I
All right.
lost my dex.
So, all in all, really decent group stealth check. You guys feel quiet enough.
All right.
It's just my cheek kind of clap a little bit.
Can I look around and see if I see anything like around the palace?
Well, I mean, like, we're not even. It's on
You
the
guys,
horizon.
it's a ways off though.
Oh,
You can still you can still look at it.
eyeball it. Oh, no, that's not.
It's too far away. Way too fucking far away.
Is there any sort of wind or anything? Like, what does it feel like?
There's a hot breeze for sure, and it's not just like
It's
sand
okay.
tearing your flesh away. But there's a hot breeze and Point of Order, you guys make a constitution save.
Thinking of the desert.
Oh.
This is D20, right?
Oh shit. Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Natural 20.
Natural
14.
Did you get natural 22?
Alright, so you guys, what'd you get?
11 on the dice and +2. So
13.
You guys don't take any damage. It's hot. You guys are sweating. You guys are
Pulled in my
probably
chain
guessing
armor.
that these two right here probably stink
Thickness.
pretty bad in their armor. You're just half naked, just like whatever.
I'm gonna be like walking and being like,
Who am I walking behind?
You can literally get
Okay, I'm gonna walk behind Toki. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
smell
hold,
my sweet stain.
I'm gonna hold a firebolt up to it like his back and just and cook him in his arm.
So you feel this really hot sensation on your arm. Like, God, the rest of me's hot, but oh my God, this is hot. You turn around, you see the familiar yellow slitted eyes and long black hair.
The
Just-
ugly bitch.
if that's what you want to call her.
They're blue
absolutely.
slitted for one. Blue slit.
Okay, blue slitted.
I'm gonna smack that android.
I put the
But I
fire
don't want
out.
to roll because I'll miss.
What the fuck is this Civil War shit? I would have put the fire out if I'd known that he was turning around.
You know, you just do one fucking thing without taking any fucking damage, man.
That's the
What
only
the
20 I
fuck?
rolled to get my
Probably
javelin back. Oh,
have you
okay.
met our party? Those two tried to kill us. These two tried to kill
Is
us.
this fuck still
Constantly.
possessed? Are you still fucking possessed, mate?
Are-
I don't have that sword. Still, do I?
Well, you're hurting
No.
us.
I hope you don't have that sword.
You're
anymore.
hurting
I
the
cast
thick
minor illusion to
paladin.
make the sword mine. I don't have minor illusion.
What the fuck is it for?
Sarah, can you blow down the back of my armor?
Very glad I didn't fart.
Oh, we're fucked.
Somebody blow me.
Okay. While we're doing this, I'm gonna inspect the tail.
Wait, my tail?
No, not yours.
Oh,
but
that's
shit.
You have a tail?
Make me a
What
medicine.
are you?
I'm human.
You're human?
I was like, hey, what's your
Oh, hey.
Or make that Arcana.
Okay.
All I know is I put my tail like crazy.
24?
24.
So human.
This tail is magically enchanted for the purposes just like so the DM speaking to the player. It's got a plus. It's plus 4 to hit. No, not a plus 4.
Yeah, that's the second percent.
Plus 2.
Let me see.
I'm just a useless big fat.
Yes, it is a plus 4 to hit.
Oh,
Hey.
I'm trying to crush an enemy's head with my
Could
fat.
I make a tinker or alchemy check to see if I would know how to
Make a sword.
make
Make a
some?
tinker check.
Could.
So, can I see Jaden looking at
Okay, so you want
my
to see
tail?
if you can make a
If
weapon
I-
out of it, or do you want to go ahead and try to make a weapon out of it?
See if I could try to. At
Alright,
some
just make it
point.
an intelligence check.
Okay, unnatural 20.
So,
Yeah, this could easily be fashioned into a weapon.
I'm gonna.
It's about the
Do I see you go in?
I
Hold my
just
tail.
need you to write down Armonite tail.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run up to you. Are you looking at the tail?
Yes.
Do you think we can make it a weapon?
100%.
Yes. What do you think we can do to it? Do you think we can just like wrap some cloth and like let me hold it?
Dude, just like a whip.
Just
A whip, maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I'll think about it.
Or like one of them fucking ninja deals with chains.
Yeah.
On the cheese.
Oh!
I swap an infusion to make it return, and I throw it.
What the
For a
fuck?
tail,
give her that tail, take it.
I'll give you your
for a
infusion
tail
back.
that come off of a beast, pretty well balanced.
Did you just rip the thing off that's ours and made a fucking boomerang?
Did you just steal my tail from me?
I give it to you,
And
and
that's
I
what
put
you're
the
concerned
infusion
with.
back on this.
I grab my tail. I'm gonna hold on to this now.
Hold on.
Use it as a weapon, or the infusion has no point.
We discover a flying tail. Y'all already heard it.
I'm gonna
So
actually
what it
kiss my
is
tail with
as it sits right now. Oh, the tail is probably what you have is about that long.
Like a short
So it came off of the actual tail of the beast, and then it's got about a foot or about 2 or 3 feet worth of like jagged edges on it. So
So that's why I was like, can we make it a yeah?
That's that.
Yeah.
I got an idea.
that's the tail.
Will I get it back? Shit.
Eventually, maybe. Most
So
likely.
there, that's
75%.
That's what you're looking at. You could have
Yes.
fixed a handle.
Yeah, I can make Toki
Right.
the spear.
How about
Me
are you
and
going
Dad.
to give me my tail back? We're just like walking inside talking.
Yes.
Do you
Yeah, maybe
promise?
some kind of OP
Yes.
javelin.
Can I make an insight check to see if Jaden's being honest with me about giving me my tail back?
Roll deception or persuasion. No, roll deception or persuasion. Do not tell me or her which one.
Which means you need
When do I need to move?
Because that's the only way I can move. Can I?
Okay, I'm telling the truth.
Macy.
He's like, oh, yeah.
Alright. Oh man. Okay, alright, I'm gonna hand it back to him. Hand it back to her. And be like, alright.
Okay. Put it away.
You gonna put that shit in a fucking backpack?
Yes.
I'm so sorry guys, we dropped you again.
I really did.
Well, I mean, she just bumped it.
Oh, it just fell on my screen.
Yeah, she just bumped it.
I also have a 7-second delay.
You heard yourself. We're playing the game.
And while we're walking, I'm gonna pull a small bag out that I'm working on.
Imagine in the desert.
One of 2 that I'm working on.
Camels.
And I'm gonna
There you
start going with the enchantment.
Alright, make me an alchemy check. Not alchemy.
I need a pop
What would
socket
this be?
now.
I don't know a whole lot about the artifice.
I would say tinker and check because I'm trying to enchant this bag.
Okay, is it the bag of holding? or-
This is one of 2 that I'm working on. Yes.
Okay, one you're working on 2 bag of holding?
Yeah.
I feel like I feel like a pop socket.
Because I don't want my spell that I can send you to sync to this public team bag of holding. I want a second one for all of my dumb shit.
Okay, yeah, make.
Intelligence with my proficiency bonus.
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh. Unnatural 20.
So you're making headway on the enchantment, and it's just not quite there.
Not quite there? Okay. So it's still just low.
Every once in a while it gives a little bit, and you're like, why doesn't it fucking work?
Okay.
But you're making headway. with the enchantment, for sure.
I'm gonna work on both of those later.
How far have we made it by now?
Roll me.
Aren't we outside of the
16.
palace?
So with the time that it took him to work on that, you guys have probably made it about a mile and a half, 2 miles. You're probably walking for a good 3 hours.
It's been 8
I
hours
thought the
since
palace
we
was only
rested.
200 yards away.
No, it's a good like few days
It's
away. It's on the horizon.
It's not like on the horizon. It's not like you just see the tip of it over there. I mean, it looks like it could be at least a day's walk.
So you
But
suggest
okay,
sneaking around?
everybody here proficient in religion, make me
Not myself.
a religion check.
That's me.
Y'all too.
I have a plus
Natural
4.
20.
So I'm
Okay,
good.
so what you know is that in the 9 hells, distance and time are a fickle thing. They don't work like they do with the material plane.
Okay.
So you notice, you feel as if though you walked a few miles, but you don't notice any
Change.
Change.
noticeable change
Okay.
Okay, so does
in the distance in between you and the tower.
I'm gonna look at that. Guys, is it just me, or does it seem like we haven't made much headway? Because I know from what I've studied, or what I've read, or what I was trained on, things may not be like they seem down there when it comes to time and distance.
Well, you did bring the fucking bag of pebbles, did you not?
Did.
Why don't we set one down, walk, set one down, and see if we see how much progress we make from the breadcrumb trail.
Like a Hansel and Gretel does?
Yeah, actually.
All right, I'm gonna dig out one of my pebbles and I'm gonna set down where we were. Just to see.
Okay.
Alright. Is everybody doing fine?
Everything except for spell slots, yes.
Make me a constitution save.
Yeah. Oh no.
Ooh. No.
I don't know what that is.
Hold on.
I got a 14.
Let me.
I have no clue what
I
that
got.
is.
13.
Okay, you, what is that?
Okay, did anybody roll on an 11?
I got a 4.
What's your combo on the contact bonus?
Oh, what would I be on?
Look at the
It'd
6.
be right there with
12.
the side strength.
Okay.
12?
12.
Plus 2. And 8.
Woo, so close. I'm
my
tearing out this
dexterity?
page. Cause literally, it was tore and up like this, and my dice kept getting jammed in it.
8.
No, 8 for me.
Both.
8 for her.
Oh, 8 for you too.
Yeah.
Both.
Oh, yes.
Both of you take 3 points of fire damage from the heat in the general vicinity. Everyone else manages to shrug it off.
Are you still breathing over there, Paul?
Barely.
Do we need to take a
I'm
break?
back down to 20.
Do we need a rest for a bit? We have been walking for a while.
But the longer we wait, the more damage we take. So I
I
don't.
knew we get
But if we
spells-
take a break,
spell
we can
slots
use
back.
our
We
hit
need to take a
dice to
rest.
take
Like
some
short
hit
rest or long
points, get
rest?
some hit
Both.
points back.
So short rest or long rest?
Like just take like a
Long
quick
rest
30-minute
for
rest.
everybody.
If that sounds good to y'all, then yes.
Y'all wanna take like a 30-minute break to get some hit
An
dice?
hour.
Oh, an hour? Take an hour break to.
No, we could
Get some-
we
get
could
some-
sleep for a while. I don't have anything major that I'd be getting
Someone's
back.
gonna have to stay up there. We are in hell.
I will, but
Well, that's why I was
will
like,
be,
just take like maybe an hour break and then keep walking.
at the moment I'm at 36 or 39.
Yeah, you could take. Yeah.
Cause like, cause I know I'm
I
missing
could
hit
sit up,
points.
but you guys can.
Everybody's missing hit points at this point.
Yeah.
Pretty good chunk.
So I think we should take a break, roll some hit dice, and get some points back before we keep going.
Well, instead of rolling
I have
hit
like
dice,
22 out of
can
36.
I want to work on my bag again? I can't lie.
Okay.
You have 22.
Which one?
The one that I made some. I'm gonna get to where I was on the second bag. I'm gonna copy.
The bag that
progress.
you just worked on?
I'm gonna copy progress from the bag that I just.
Okay,
worked
so
on.
the blank bag, you're going to try to work on that.
They're
The,
both-
the one for you.
Oh yes.
Okay, alright. Make an intelligence check with your bonus.
40, I need a D10. Hit die. Alright, so since we're taking a break, you see where it says hit die, you have 4, whatever your hit die is. You can roll
24.
back and get hit.
Same thing.
So,
You're making
say,
headway with the
what's your
enchantment.
hit die
Every
say?
once in a while, your hand will go in,
I'll find it.
and you pull it back out, and you take, and you try to pull something out of your pocket and drop it in there, and it's wishy-washy. Okay.
Hey, Connor, what would their hit die be on D&D Beyond?
So you're gonna have 4d8. And for those that you use, you gain half that amount back after a long rest.
What's barbarians? hit die?
D12.
D12.
You have 4d12.
4.
So
Yeah,
you
that's
can roll a maximum of 4d12. So
And if you use all 4 of those, you take a long rest, you get 2 back.
Yep.
yeah. So I'm just rolling like
No.
so like how many points are you missing? That many? Okay, so you're gonna have 48, right? So if you roll 1d4 and you get what you need, then you can just stop and save the other 3.
Big silver lizards around.
Okay, I guess I'll roll 1d12 for hit points.
You just know what I'm talking about.
What?
I got 5.
Okay, take a d8, which is the diamond looking thing. Oh, the blue one, the blue one.
This
Yeah. And you can roll it up to 4 times to get hit points back.
okay.
Equal to, okay, so it's the dice roll plus your constitution modifier.
Okay, so
Okay.
Okay,
Hold
then
on.
you do whatever plus 2.
Is confused?
Okay, well, I'm back.
if
So roll a d. Are you rolling for hit dice?
Yeah.
It's a d8.
It's a D10
plus
for rangers.
Okay, a d10 plus your constitution modifier.
Oh, which is
I've got the D10.
But don't you max out at your max?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You can roll
if you're
4
missing
things
2
in there.
and you get back 6, you just get 2.
Then you can roll that, but the maximum of 4 times, and you get some points back.
Okay, so if we roll like say 2 and we need to roll for health again, would I only be able to have 2 rolls on this?
Yes, until you get a long rest, and at which point if you only roll 2, you'll get 1 back after a
I
long
think
rest.
29
I'm just gonna
out of
take
30.
I did 1 roll and I'm taking
Nine
to
out of
have 1
more
36
times
minutes.
while we're taking a short
Should I
rest.
roll again?
Okay, how many did you get out of that first roll?
I got 7.
7 plus your
Plus your constitution
Constitution.
modifier.
That was plus my
Did you add your
constitution.
constitution
So
modifier to that?
So I got 29 out of 36
Okay.
now.
And then you can do that.
Five.
I'd
Plus
probably
4.
go ahead and roll it one more time.
Yeah.
That's
That's 6.
6 plus
That's
5.
8.
I can't see.
I know
Yes,
such a
it's
timid
not
was
what
Never do.
You act like I know.
Never
It's
dumped
not.
con.
So now
Con
you're
is
on
not a
max
dump
now.
stat.
53.
Alright, see, yeah.
No,
you're
it
good.
is
So now you have
not.
two more
Strength
of
is
those
later.
Uh,
Yeah. None.
until we get long rest, then you get
Huh?
2 more.
It depends.
Yeah.
You're
So
playing
you
magic
figure it
caster,
out.
strength is a dump stat. If you're playing a
Strength and
barbarian.
charisma.
And then I got a Discord message saying something about the rocket launcher
Seven
tonight.
plus what?
Alright.
No, you can do that.
So
2
while
more
we
times,
rest,
but you're at 53,
I'd like to
56.
skim back through my
Yeah.
books that I got about Astra and just see if I can find anything, giving me any details about maybe anything I can learn about the Nine Hells or Astra's weaknesses. Just not like hour that I'm just like I'm like quick reading.
If I'm done with my bagel helper.
Okay.
Since we're waiting for.
Or no, while you said that you were working on your bag while you were resting.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That took the entire
Yep.
rest.
We're waiting for an hour, right?
Mhm.
Yes, I was
So
gonna
can I go scout ahead for that hour?
You can if you want to. That's up to you.
Okay. I like the scout.
Or actually, no, you were resting.
Yeah, you're
So
resting.
you're like bandaging up wounds and stitching yourself up, pouring alcohol on and stuff.
That's
Law
6.
drinking.
6. You don't find anything else?
If I finish work on the bag, starting to think about how to attach the handle onto this thing would be my next project.
Give me just a second. Let me look at that text again.
Which
Oh,
text?
3.
Because the spell was a sinking
Like,
thing.
you mean miss?
It's
Alright,
like-
which one are you talking about? Because you sent me a lot
I
of
can't
them.
see the die.
I know. But the thing that I texted you about last night that you never responded
Okay,
to,
what?
after I finish
I love
both
that
of
the
these
only thing I
bags,
rolled was
I'm
the
going to cast
javelin.
that spell after we iron it out.
Okay, so you want to start working on making these spells for the discs.
Or the secondary one. But yes, the disc would probably come first.
Okay, then make me another intelligence check plus your proficiency bonus to make the spell.
Ooh. 19?
19. So you work with some as you guys are traveling. You work with some gestures, some hand gestures, and some various vocal incantations, and you feel the connection of the spell. You feel like the spell is having progress made on. The making a spell is going to take some time.
It'll be my first one.
I'm not a wizard. I can't just write this shit down and it'll work.
How many pebbles would you say I gathered? So I'll know how many pebbles I have. for
Probably
the
2
trail.
bags of holding water.
You guys have to make a holding, right?
No, not yet. That's
No,
what I'm
not
working on.
yet. It's like our, it's just my little way out, no, backpack sack thing. I'm carrying.
You roughly have about 5.5 pounds worth.
Oh. So I have a lot of pebbles.
Yes.
Okay.
That's like 120 dubs.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm just trying to figure, because if I'm going to be breadcrumbing these things, I need to know about how far I can get.
And it's just bouncing off the chain wheel. We're not quiet enough.
We're really not. A sack of
Speaking of
rocks
that,
on my chain
are you
wheel.
guys trying to steal?
Not
Oh,
anymore.
oh, are we done with our break?
Yeah.
Alright.
None of us got spell slots pecked because none of us are warlocks.
Yeah,
But say if we're-
so, I would say just to not try to be, just keep walking at
Yeah,
has
normal
to be.
pace, yeah.
Yeah, because if we don't know the progress, why exalt
Yeah,
yourself?
let's try
Yeah.
this stuff.
So, stealth,
That's what y'all.
are we attempting to be stealthy?
What if we
Uh-huh.
stealth
No.
ourselves?
Can we roll for? Do we have to roll for observant?
Okay, so traveling at normal speed.
When we have disadvantage on these?
No.
Or is that at high speed?
That's the high speed.
When you're like Sonic sprinting.
Running. Like when we were trying to get away from the town, it was like, everybody's like, ash, and we were like,
I was going like Mach 1.
You okay, dude? Alright.
Alright, so still you guys
my phone's being used for camera. That's not an issue earlier.
you guys feel like you're making progress, but it's still not all that noticeable. Everybody have any
That's D20 is
18.
5 total.
Natural
20.
I'm
boys.
fucked.
Aha.
That's the only way to put that. I'm
Alright, so everybody that got under an 11 make gets 3 fire.
Aha.
We got it.
me included. I like how I take the initial first. How I just learned not to feel it.
Okay.
I just learned to roll there.
We're still gonna have a good car.
Alright, so you guys are coming along probably being up for about 11 or 12 hours.
We should take a rest.
Are we getting to where we can sleep in time wise?
Yes.
Okay.
So I say we should take up watches.
yeah, we should
I'll
Because
take
we're
definitely
in
do
hell, so-
watches because we're in we're in the middle of hell.
Should we have 2 people?
Yes.
be awake?
Yes.
Definitely.
Most likely.
Alright, I'll take shift with Jaden.
Who
Okay.
has dark vision?
We're in
Me
hell.
Does it get
So,
dark in
shall
hell?
we-
Wouldn't it just be brightness?
Make an intelligence check.
Yeah.
I still say it's safe to like keep
Alright,
the
fine.
3 with dark since.
10 was my intelligence.
Intelligence. Probably not a bonus if you're saying intelligence.
11.
As far as you know, it doesn't dark in hell.
What I
I
know
say
about
it's the-
daytime light with my religion.
I would say that with that religion check you got earlier,
Wait, I have a torch. I can still see
that
it.
Yeah.
it's a perpetual dim light.
So, I'm looking at you and I'm gonna say I'm see you going. Just for knowledge, guys, it's not gonna get any complete darkness here.
Okay, so me and Jaden will stay up. Y'all get any sort of rest that y'all can, and I'll restrain myself from yelling anymore.
Alright, just when y'all get done, wake 2 of us up and take y'all's place, please.
Trying to
Y'all need a
control
rest
that.
too.
Who are we waking?
Yeah.
Connor, my best friend's
That don't
going
fall
to
under
go
me.
live this third time she's going.
Hey, call.
What's up?
Me and Taylor will watch after y'all.
What's
and then
wrong?
I'll go, we'll wake up.
Yep.
We'll wake up.
What's wrong?
She just got a sheet.
Because your car's
Alright then, so
Alright, so one of you make me a perception check with advantage.
I'm letting you do that. Am I not?
Can.
We're gonna wake you up.
What's your
and
wisdom?
You and,
With,
yeah, up together.
15.
No,
You can.
I think the change the illuminator with my expert gems.
So that'd be 8.
Roll it again.
Which is why she's gonna be awake.
Advantage. Advantage.
You roll it again, in fact, the higher number.
18 plus 2 is my
Okay,
life.
20.
Natural 20.
Once again, you can see various fiends and whatnot trotting across the barren wasteland that is the hills, but nothing really catches your attention that could be an immediate threat. So that's your guys' watch.
Alright.
Who's taking second watch?
Me and Farah.
So,
I'm gonna kill her.
Farah, roll a perception check with advantage.
So Farah, how you feel about being stuck in hell?
It's definitely not the ideal situation. 14.
Watch that.
As far as you
Chill out.
everything's quiet, you guys don't see anything really? Nothing.
Why don't we tell the woman to chew?
It never works.
Nothing yet. How about you with him?
I haven't heard anything from
What
them
happened
since
while
we
I was
started
outside
this
the other
adventure.
They're just watching. Alright, so you guys have anything else to talk about?
Let's go wake up Chucky and Deanna. Hopefully they don't kill each other while they're up with other self.
I hope they
Really?
do.
Rico, wake up, Toki in Indiana.
Really?
Dead.
Just like,
Alright, so I'm assuming Deanna, you make a perception check with Avatar.
Yeah, let's not
Huh?
trust me to do
Okay, next.
any check.
several twice.
Except for
Alright,
just getting yeah, let us get my javelin back.
17. Plus.
Quiet watch.
Plus 4, you have 4, because you have perception, so 17 plus 4 is 1.
Okay.
Quiet watch.
Okay.
Alright, now that everybody is healed up their max hit points, make me a constitution save.
Wait, hold on.
Wait, we
What?
go back to max?
Yes.
Yeah, everything's max. Any spells, anything we use, everything's reset.
Or you get all your rages back.
Did we get spell slot back?
You know,
You get all your
spells
stuff.
Oh, nice.
I
And,
I don't even know how
and all
many
your
spell
lay on
slots
hands.
I have.
Oh, I'm blessed everybody.
43.
And
18.
we get.
16.
Wait, what are we? Huh? What?
Constitution
We
save.
get 2 of our hit die back too.
Yeah.
So if you use 2
Oh,
last go, you get those 2 back.
Yeah.
So you get it
Huh?
back.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Alright, did everybody roll under 12?
It went up this time?
Yeah, it progressively goes up.
I got a 16.
We need to dip. Like,
Everybody good?
What we gonna get to?
Yeah, how are we gonna get out? You kinda jumped in before we could figure that out.
I
We
jumped a
need to
literal
get to that
gun.
palace.
And
We need
we-
to. Well, is the palace any closer?
A point of order, where you guys woke up, the palace is significant.
Excellent.
All
Wait,
we
so are
need
we
was
just
some
not
map
concerned
details.
with this at all?
At
No,
this point,
it's a moving palace. I don't care.
Yeah.
let's
At
catch
this
it before
point.
it moves again.
Yeah, let's just-
Make an intelligence check.
I will. I'll help him.
Just whoever.
Okay, I will. But
No, there can only be one.
17.
17? So, you get the sense that what happened here is like a game lag. Just put it in perspective for you. There's like a lag in the game. Because like she told you, the way that time and distance work on other planes is very fickle and unstable.
So Paul was just okay with
If almost I can't do this.
6 is his last.
So is Deanna. I'm gonna walk up to Paul and be like, remember when hell, it was quite right down here.
this. Well, you do have a fucking lovely point there, bud. Let's get to fucking work.
Yeah, let's get there.
Let's see if we can figure out how to get out of here.
I wanna make a perception check, and now that it's closer, I just wanna see if I see anything as we start heading towards it.
I was about to do that, so I'll aim her.
11.
11? Let's see, you wanna see anything, huh?
Cause I still don't see anything, I think we're just gonna go.
Do we go in the front door or the back?
Provided
That one
there
we get
is a back
closer.
door.
Yeah.
What, I didn't mean that literally, but metaphorically. Do we try to go gun hole or do we try to actually be civil about this shit?
Absolutely not. I think once we start getting closer to where we can actually make out things,
We'll make that decision.
I think we should probably slow down so we don't spot it.
Alice
That's not
Ray.
Jaden, do you have any fucking opinions before we get into the shit?
I think we need to get into this shit.
Oh, there, it already fucking let's get this.
Alice
Yes,
Ray.
they're all
Alice
going
Ray.
wrong.
Slowly cooking here. Either way.
We need to go and try to find a way out.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys gonna try to approach the palace?
Are we close enough to approach it? Or are we still just walking towards it?
You can see it. It's less than 100 yards away.
Oh,
Yeah, can I make a perception check then?
Let me talk to him. Line go.
So Favor's like, let's go.
Line go.
Eddie, okay.
Do I see any guards? Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'm gonna approach hands in the air.
Alright, so what you guys see is there are 2 of these large beasts
Hey,
that
that's
seem
the
hurting
on.
these fleshy blobs across the way. You guys, you get and it beyond the guards, you can see these fleshy blobs toiling and just being beasts of burden.
So they're just there, background noise.
No, they're kind of using them like backfield.
Like this.
Oh, the right is basically like a big ass riding course made out of meat.
Correct.
Guys, I think we need to try to find Grotz.
Five ones.
Grotz? The demon that had
Sorry,
Asher
Zach,
captured.
you know what all presents you got.
What the fuck would that go?
Well,
Well,
he really liked
It's
her.
a total
She's not there
collection of
anymore.
y'all's presents
We need to
later.
look into here. Is the problem?
But I'm saying if we get captured, maybe if we mention Grotz or that we're trying to find Grotz's prisoner that got out or try to get her back, maybe.
that might give us a little bit of leeway.
Maybe they won't try to kill us.
Maybe they won't immediately want to slice us open.
That's what I'm hoping. I don't know anything for sure.
So, who the fuck do we decide to go up there and try to be civil with them?
I think we all should.
Because Jaden's walking up with her hands up already.
I think,
Everybody
yeah,
got pulled up.
I think we might as well all
Well, you
go.
better get to running with the bag.
So you guys follow behind Jake?
I lead the follow.
You can or you can't.
I'll go ahead and follow.
There's an is or isn't now.
Guess we're going in.
Guess we're going in.
Since
Hands up.
Yeah, since I'm saying I'll lead follow in case shit goes south.
Alright, and you hear in your head, Paul. Who are you? State your business.
Just ball.
Okay.
Paul Rorbia, we're kind of looking for a way out of here. We wasn't sent here. We didn't die. We kind of quite literally fell in here. Can you show us the way out?
Not mine for some reason.
Oh. Good. And what I would assume you now here, and you as well, the only way out here is by magical means.
Do you have any that I could perhaps pay you back in the future? I'm sure to get the fuck out.
Would you care to pay with your soul?
How about you go fuck yourself if you want that shit, sir?
Oh no. Are you saying this out loud or thinking it? What is happening here?
Can I blink repeatedly and run away? Can I like reach into the spirit instead, like not communicating, like not associating myself with him? Kind of what she was saying, like mentioning Grotz and trying to help him.
I was-
You're the only one that I hear it saying, right?
Yeah, I'm the only other one
It
that.
doesn't matter. It's
We
not
just
like
hear
it's killed.
we
We're
just
still
hear
dead.
Paul being like,
So can I
F
communicate
yourself.
the Grotz point,
Fuck
trying to help
yourself.
him get his prisoner back?
And what do you say?
Stop talking to me.
I am looking for Grotz. I have information about one of his favorite prisoners, and we're looking for assistance.
Make me a persuasion check.
me. It was his, sex toy.
He doesn't. Alright, so are you guys
Are you speaking out
still?
loud?
No, I'm
Okay.
because that's the only way I can communicate with it
Okay.
right now is because I'm on with him.
Are you guys like steadily approaching?
I'm following Paul's lead.
So
Yeah.
you
We're
guys
following
actually
Paul.
make it up there, and
Amazing.
these beasts are huge. Humongous, like towering over you, like 13, 14, 15 feet tall with a wingspan of over 25 feet, and pure muscle and these long curved horns.
So, as we get up there, we get closer now that we're closer. I'm gonna be like, I have information on Astra for Grotz.
Okay, make your persuasion check. With advantage, because you brought the name.
Ooh.
Persuasion 19.
19. Follow me. You just hear this in your head.
You would say, follow me.
He turns around and starts walking towards this very large palace.
Alright.
I am following this big, huge thing to the palace. And I'm just gonna look back at y'all and be like, don't do anything stupid. Jaden.
Alright, so
Oh my god.
everybody make me another constitution save.
Aw, F me.
Biscuit.
Natural 20.
Hey, 4 minutes.
12.
At 4 plus what is the plus?
Constitution save.
I think I might either, Jeremy. I just got a 3.
What'd you get? Okay. So you two take 4 fire damage. I don't know what the fuck you said. Poison.
The poisonous hills.
If I stick your finger in that.
You guys are being lit up, and this palace is very ornate. There's gold trim on everything. Like there are these beautiful silken curtains that line the stairway winding up, and all the stairs on the edge have this gold trimmed and a jewel embezzled craftsmanship going down the side of the steps. This is a very, very nice palace.
Don't you touch shit.
Anything.
Does any of this remind me of my visions?
I didn't put it up.
The
curtains for lingerie.
the decorative nature of it, yes.
I just want to keep a really, really like keen eye out as we're traveling through.
Okay, 100%
19.
Can I also be on it?
Because I just want to keep that like looking for anything that might that would yeah, that would like make me like if I saw it or something like that. With just anything that would throw me off with religion based or anything that I've read in the past. So
Okay.
like a trigger basically is what I'm just looking for something that would make me be like remember that as I'm looking or as we're walking.
You haven't done very much study on the particular palaces of the princes, so I would say that none of this really rings a bell.
Okay. I just wanted to be like as we're like basically being nosy as we're walking through.
We
what
can
I'm
look
doing.
around for BDSM gear.
How's your mom, son?
They're on their way.
Okay.
Macy can tell you about how long it takes to get from my house to here.
20-30 minutes.
You guys are being led up this staircase, and all at once he stops, and there's this veiled curtain that splits open on its own, and it's this magical force ties these beautiful like embroidered tassels tie off the curtains, and the demon as he turns around and just walks by each one. You see before you in this room reminds you of your vision. This is the room that you see.
Okay, well, I want to mind link with Uriel
Okay.
and inform her of that.
Okay. Alright, and as you guys step in, you see almost lazily draped over his throne this tall, slender, humanoid figure with almost like serrated horns coming off the back of his head, and he's just he's adorned in very, very luxurious clothing, and he looks at all of you and says, "Welcome."
Hello. I am
I'm just gonna peacefully keep
formerly the protector Zoe, who's now the fallen Uriel.
That happens more than you could even possibly imagine, especially in times like right now.
I can understand completely. May I ask your name? Or what they call you?
He stands up, cordially bows. My name is Ross.
Nice to meet you, Franz. I come bearing information that may be of interest to you, but we have information on your escaped prisoner, Asher.
Excellent. And what information would that be?
She's out and she is raining chaos. She's returned to the surface.
She's put a dent in my following, if you will, ever since she left, because she knew that once I figured out that she had escaped, that I would be back to get her.
the nature of having a following and her destroying it, I am not nearly powerful enough to do it with her. Especially since she ran off with my weapon.
What weapon would that be?
The great long sword known as the Wave of Sorrow.
Would it happen to be kind of red with something flowing through it?
No, this is
Okay, I just had to make sure. And I'm just gonna like peer at Jaden real fast.
We're all
And
just
look back. Look back to Rock and be like, we were asked to travel to a pyramid before here. And among those travels we defeated a great beast and have found an inscription. And I'm gonna look at Farah and like, Farah, do you
I step forward and introduce myself. I am Farah. I am a follower of Saloon. And the information we gained from the beast was the crux of tyranny can be found within the confines of the beast itself. Would you happen to know what this is?
yes, I would. That is a reference to the enchantment that I had put on this cage, and another curtain opens up on the side of the wall, and you see this cage that's mangled, like as if it were just blasted open. The cross beams on it are torn in half, and all the little bars on the inside of it are just like mangled and stretched out, and there's just this big opening in this cage.
May I ask what that cage is for?
Well, when Ashra came to be many, many thousands of years ago, she was a mortal woman like any of you. But she gained her ascension to power through conquest, fear, and tyranny. And as the time wore on, she fear-mongered people into worshiping her, not knowing what that could possibly do to her. One of my demon brothers, Orcus, suffered the same fate. I'm sure many of you have heard of him, and he was driven mad with power. So, and that's what happened to Ashra.
Is there any information that you could give as if there were any weaknesses to Ashra?
She has none, except for the enchantment placed on that cage.
Right.
I step forward.
Well,
I am Jaden. I seek knowledge, and I really don't really listen to anybody.
How bad do you want knowledge?
Depends on the price.
He snaps his fingers and a roll of paper appears in his hand. Unfurls it, hands it out to you. This is the price. And on it says it's basically it's a contract for your soul.
To become a warlock for a fiend.
Player D and yes.
He's gonna damn sexually.
Wait.
Ran through.
Paul steps up
Hi.
with a question. Can you step up with a question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if Ashra is our enemy and your enemy too, why not give us the enchantment? We get her back, and we just call this shit even.
Because what happens on role playing is of no consequence to me.
Paul. There's no point in angering him right now. Can I look at the enchantment on that cage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And I push the contract away. Not for me. Not right now, at least. With a wink, and I walk over to the cage.
Okay.
Used to be a sex slave.
For
Alright,
a fiend.
make me an arcana check.
That's good. Ooh. 24?
The cage is no longer enchanted. The enchantment has been destroyed.
So while James
There's no ruined, so. Okay.
While Jaden's checking out the cage, I'm gonna look back at Rats, as our friend Paul said, Asher is our enemy, as well as you wanting her back. We came down here with no way or no knowledge or plan of how to get out. But we know that we must return to our plane to take her down. If we aid in trying to get her back, since you cannot return, what would it take to get you to help us return to our plane so we can take Asher down?
He slides the contract over to you. Says you can either sign this contract or there's a very, very difficult task that lies ahead of you in order for me to teach you this enchantment.
I'm going to look at it and be like, before I consider this, what task must we complete?
You must go retrieve my sword.
Is it on this plane?
It is not.
So you
It
send
is
us,
on your plane.
you send us back to our plane.
Would we have any help? Just us.
So we'd be back on our plane without the enchantment to find your sword.
Do you have any knowledge of where it could be?
Have I heard anything about something like this?
Make me a history check.
Let's go.
About the sword?
Or about something from a different plane being from my village where knowledge was the priority.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what you're working at here. What are you trying to learn about, or what are you trying to figure out?
If I've just heard anything about
So
some
Lord-
kind of enchanted sword.
Yes, absolutely. Make me history check.
And I just want to be reading the contract. Wow.
14.
It's basically to sell your soul.
14.
That's all it is. 14. You haven't really heard anything about the sword, but yes, you have heard.
Me and Hale might really get along right now.
I'll get figured.
So you would probably.
It's to become a warlock.
We're just gonna see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hold it.
It's like a paladin, but for demon.
So as they're sitting there talking, must know. If I sign this contract to you,
You will immediately be breaking your earth. For one.
if I sign this contract to you, my pledge to you would get me and my friends out of here with the enchantment.
But should you choose to get my sword back, there will be boons.
Let's shoot for the sword. We can come back to the portal at any time, open it, walk through. It's just a matter of finding this place again.
Just a little bit of burning me.
He's very persuasive.
Uriel.
I'm gonna look and be like, shall we fail? Shall time begin to dwindle? Is there any way that I can reach you to sign this in the nick of time if we need this quick? Can I sign it on my plane? Can I call you on my plane to sign this contract
Absolutely.
to get the enchantment? I'm gonna push it back down.
He rolls it up next to you. On your time.
Put it in my pack.
Sign a soul contract from Grox.
I'm gonna steal that from her later.
No.
Then I'll still let
No.
distract them.
Magical javelin.
So this is a very, very smart man. Demon Prince.
He's a business
He
man.
operates another one, rolls it up. So you will try for my sword.
I'll try for your sword.
Goodbye to you. You guys are all plane shifted.
Are we finally home?
Yes, you guys.
That's one word.
You guys appear before the doorway in the room, and things now closed.
Wait, do we have any information on where the sword would be?
I say we check out the rest of this room.
I'm gonna look at Jade.
That was my bad, actually, guys. Grotz would tell you that he believes his sword is beholden to a coven of evil hags in the marshlands to the south.
Behold it.
Beholden, just kept by.
That is G-R-A-Z-T.
G-R-A-Z''Z.
Okay, wait, well, hold on, spell that again.
G-R-A-Z''Z''Z'.
South. I agree with hags. Love hags.
Uriel's got some digging to do.
How much I know?
You're not the only one.
Yeah, you just.
And that's what we'll wrap it up.
Look at my note.
Damn it. Damn it.
Nice cliffhanger, though.
Damn it. Damn it.
Cam, get my note. Ooh.
Cleo's half sword. Okay.
Alright. Do y'all wanna say goodbye?
Thanks for
Goodbye,
joining us.
everybody. For those of you that joined, thank you very, very much for watching.
Whoop.
And Macy, are you going to be here next week? Are you going to be able to play next week?
Next weekend, I
next
will
weekend.
be in Austin with Macy.
Okay, so we're going to be taking a week-long break.
Yeah, and I won't be home next week either.
Yeah, so we will be taking a week-long break, but we will get back with you guys weekend after next. And thank you so very, very much for tuning in. And if anybody wants to go to our YouTube, that would be the same as the Twitch, Dragon Lens 20, and we will have the same video pulled up, but it will be just mainly of the battle map. So we apologize for the technical difficulties, and it will be better next time. Thank you guys so much.
Bye.